Now, for Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in another moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like the step-dame or adage, long withering out of a young man's revenue. 4 days will quickly step themselves in nights. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, now bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities. Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youth to merriments, awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy for to funerals. The bell companion is not for our pomp. Hippolyta, I will thee with my sword, and once I love doing the injuries, but I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with revelry.
Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, Gorgias, what's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaints against my child, my daughter Herrera. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Alexander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Alexander, thou hast given her rhymes, and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feigning voice, verses of feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fancy, with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of sharp prevailment in the heart of youth. With cunning hast thou filled my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And, my gracious Duke, be it so she will not hear before your grace consent to marry her with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, who shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in this case.
What say you, Herrera? The advice for me. To you, your father should bless a god, one that composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are bound as formed wax, by him imprinted, and within his power, to let the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman,
says Lysander.
in himself he is, but in this kind, one to your father's voice, the other must be held unworthy.
I would my father look but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, nor how it may constrain my modesty in such a presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall in me this case. I refuse to wed, if I refuse to wed Demetrius, either to die the death or to go forever in the society of men. Therefore, for Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the life of none. For A to be in shady closer in the wind, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold fruitless moon. Thrice death they, the masters of their blood, to undergo such maiden pilgrimage, but earthly happy is a rose vessel, than that which, withering on the virgin stone, grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness. So I will grow, so live, so die, my lord. Ere I will yield my virgin pardon up unto this lordship, whose unwished joke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pass, and by the next new moon, the southern day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting run of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or in Diana's altar to protest for I strayed to in single life.
Relent, said Hermia, and Lysander, yield the praised title to man's certain right.
You have your father's blood, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true, he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do state unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as what you ask as he, as what possessed. My love is more than his, My fortune every way is fairly ranked, if not with advantage as Demetrius. And which is more than all these folks can be, I'm beloved of Beatrice Hernia. Why should not then I prosecute my right? Demetrius, alabaster to his head, made love to Meter's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this aspiring and inconstant man. I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoken up. But being overfull with some affairs, my mind is lost. But Demetrius come and Commodius, you shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, for Hermia, look you on yourself to feed your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to death or to woe of a single life. Come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love. Demetrius and Aegeus go along. I must employ you in some business, against our nuptial, and confer with you of something merely that concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire we follow you.
Why is your cheek so pale? How can the roses dare to fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ah me! For all that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale of history, the course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was different in blood,
O cross, too high to be enthralled too low,
or else disgrafted in respect of years,
O spite, too old to be engaged too young,
or else it is stood upon the choice of friends,
O hell, to choose love by another eyes.
or if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death or sickness, they lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in a cold night, but in a spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and man have the power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness do devour it up. So quick, bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edit in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross. As due to love is past, and dreams and sights, wishes and tears, their fancies followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a daughter, of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to thy ways the sharp opinion law cannot pursue us. If thou love me, then steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena, to do observance to one morn of May, there will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest vow, by his best arrow with golden head, by the simplicity of Venus' doves, by that which keeneth souls and prosper loves, and by that fire which burned to the Carthage queen. When the false Trojan under sail will sing, by all the vows that ever man hath broke, in number more than ever woman spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, my love. Look, here comes Helena.